You're watching Pyramidikal.
John Razimus here with Pyramidikal. So I've been following Eyes Wide Shut for a while. I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan, following conspiracies concerning it. A lot of them are bogus. I've done the math, and he didn't die, blah blah blah, number of days after, yada yada yada. All those numbers don't add up. I ran the numbers myself. I'm not going to repeat what the stupid conspiracy theories even say. I'm not going to repeat them, because even repeating them gives them too much credibility. They're garbage. Was he murdered? Who knows? I don't know. I can't prove it. No one can. But I came across some information that I found interesting, and I wanted to share. Stanley Kubrick's missing cut scene from Eyes Wide Shut. There are a couple conspiracies claiming that a scene or two were cut from the movie, obviously for nefarious reasons. That information is not new concerning this conspiracy theory. Proving them would be new, and I can't prove them as of yet, obviously. I'm not the originator of those conspiracy theories, so I'm under no obligation to prove them, but I will continue to see if there's anything that pans out. I'm such an enthusiast concerning the cut scene of Eyes Wide Shut that 3 years ago I came across a blog on WordPress by a guy named Illuminati, spelled with 2 number 1s at the end instead of I's. His name is spelled ILLUM number 1 NAT number 1. He's been mentioned on Reddit. He claims 22 seconds were cut out of Eyes Wide Shut, a pinnacle scene. I will do an episode, perhaps trying to recreate the cut scene that he describes. It's only 22 seconds long. It shouldn't be too hard to recreate. But the second I found that site, I set up a secret surveillance to see who would type in that name, ILLUM number 1 NAT number 1, and different keywords such as Eyes Wide Shut deleted scene, Eyes Wide Shut original cut scene, Eyes Wide Shut deleted footage, etc. And I haven't looked at those results for 3 years, and I forgot that I submitted that. And it was to a website you've never heard of and you'll never know about, and I'm keeping that confidential. But the results are a little shocking. The results show the United States is number 1 in the searches. The UK is number 2, not surprising. Canada is number 3. Australia is number 4. Germany is number 5. Netherlands is number 6. Reddit talks about it a lot of Google searches on it. The Google keywords are Eyes Wide Shut deleted scenes, Eyes Wide Shut original cut, Stanley Kubrick 25 minutes cut, Eyes Wide Shut deleted footage, Eyes Wide Shut cut scenes, Eyes Wide Shut redeem him, Eyes Wide Shut cut scene, morgue scene, and Eyes Wide Shut Kubrick first Eyes Wide Shut, or cut. And the search terms resulted 666 results. I randomly come across this that I forgot that I created 3 years ago, and the day that I look at it, it randomly shows 666 results. That was a little creepy. That was a little weird, but it gets weirder from there. I checked to see the best views ever was 145 views on November 20th, 2015. November 20th. So I did a search on Google for November 20th to see if that was some type of significant date in history or anything like that. So I went to Wikipedia to see if November 20th was any date of any significance, and I came across it right here. On November 20th, 1805, Ludwig van Beethoven's only opera, Fidelio, premieres in Vienna. Now, where have we heard Fidelio before? That's right, it's the secret password in Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Fidelio was released on November 20th. Is November 20th even some type of ceremonial date that we even know about? I think it's a secret. I think November 20th, 145 occultists gathering together for some reason or another, or maybe separated across the planet, searched for this missing cut scene of Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know. Maybe they were freaked out that someone found out and posted it. And maybe they sent an email chain to their occultist friends, and maybe it was a more casual event. But November 20th being the best viewed ever date for a certain search term of Eyes Wide Shut cut scene and Illuminati spelled with 2 number 1s, being the top day that those terms were searched happens to be November 20th. On top of that, if that's not creepy enough, the most popular hour that website was viewed or those search terms were searched, 3 a.m. in the morning. And for those that don't know, 3 a.m. is infamously known as the Devil's Hour. So on the Devil's Hour, at November 20th, 2015, I believe it's possible an occult ceremony took place, or people that knew about an occult ceremony took place. So perhaps November 20th at 3 a.m. is the time, the exact time, November 20th, 3 a.m. So if anyone feels the desire to go wandering looking for occultists or any type of secret Eyes Wide Shut parties, November 20th at 3 a.m. will be perhaps of a little bit of help in the direction of finding any such scenario. I don't recommend people walk around in the middle of the street on November 20th, 3 a.m., but perhaps maybe drive around, and if you're curious whether your neighbors are hosting an Eyes Wide Shut party, chances are, unless you're in some type of multi-million-dollar neighborhood, that's not taking place. I'm sure these things happen in extreme mansions, like the movie. But November 20th, 3 a.m. is the best tip that I have concerning potentially a secret Eyes Wide Shut type party. This is 3 years of data collected on a search term of Eyes Wide Shut cut scene and Illuminati, spelled with 2 number 1s. It's a very small piece of information, but I thought it was useful enough, and I am going to recreate that cut scene revealed to us by this Illuminati guy with 2 number 1s at the end. I thank you for watching. This has been John Razimus with Pyramidikal. Be seeing you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.